Good morning, Lynnhurst.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Louie Hillman. It's been about 4 years now since my wife Marie and I started showing up here on Sundays. I like to joke that our attendance used to be a lot higher because we lived right here on Colfax. Now we're just 2 miles away, but it's pretty hard to get out the door when you've got 2 little ones in tow. Our oldest, Gianna, will turn 4 this summer, and then Emilio is almost 1.5 years now. That's our family. And I still feel like we're the new family here at Lynnhurst. But there are so many new faces and families. It's amazing to see how the congregation has grown just since we started coming here. And I know a lot of that has to do with Pastor Cynthia. All of this new membership was on display a few weeks ago when the Stewardship Committee hosted the Spring Fling here at the church. It gave young families like ours a chance to get to know each other while enjoying a few adult beverages. And all the kids got to run around like crazy, and there were a lot of them burning off energy down in the basement. Thank you to all those who helped plan and organize the event. It was a lot of fun and a great opportunity to build community. Now, the Stewardship Committee is asking the congregation to step up once again and maintain the momentum we started last stewardship season. You may recall that this Building on the Basics campaign was born out of a study that our church leadership council did that found our professional staff here are compensated 15 to 30% below that of their peers in other area UCC churches. That includes our senior minister, our choir director, our organist, and director of children, youth, and families faith formation. That wage gap poses a big challenge for a church of our size. This inevitably can lead to constant staff turnover, which diverts our time and attention away from all the other important work we do as a progressive community of Christians. Last year, we asked you to step up and deliver, and you did. We accomplished both of our year one goals of raising an additional $12,000 and adding 13 new pledges. It was awesome. But that was just the first step to bridging the wage gap for our church staff, who really are the pillars that hold up our weekly services and allow us to all grow in our spiritual journeys. There is more work to do and more money to raise. This year, we are asking you to increase your pledge to the church by just an additional $5 per week. This is the amount needed to raise an additional $18,000 this year to continue bridging the wage gap for our staff. We are asking you to check the box in your pledge card that, yes, you are committed to building on the basics. And for those who have not done so yet, we ask that you sign on to make an annual pledge to Lynnhurst. Putting that pledge in writing allows the church to put together a financial plan, which is fundamental to operating efficiently and being a good steward of all of our generous donations. We've been reminded again that staff turnover is a significant challenge for a small community like Lynnhurst. Nicole Urbach had to step down from her role as the director of faith formation, and the church has had to commit significant time and resources to finding her replacement, which I know we're excited to announce we've done.
Yes.
And the Church Leadership Council authorized a plan to make that role a year-round position, which I'm sure helped attract a qualified applicant. But it's a position we can't afford to constantly have in flux, especially as more and more young families like ours look for a place, a church, to raise their children, to learn about a compassionate Christ who teaches love and acceptance of all. Help us continue to make Lynnhurst a beacon of light for progressive Christians. We know that God is still speaking, and we help give voice to His message in our community. Let's maintain the momentum. So please make sure to get your pledge cards back in for next Sunday's Blessing of the Gifts. And if you haven't already done so, take a minute to write out on one of these shoes how you'd plan to step up for Lynnhurst this next year with more of your time, talent, and financial gifts. Thank you.